that I've been a target for many years now. We had to try to just escape, you know, and get out of Afghanistan. The day that we had our flight, it was supposed to be at 8 p.m. This is on the 15th of August. And Taliban were not actually inside Kabul yet. We were just waiting to be checked in for a few hours. And then suddenly at around 5, 6 o'clock, we hear gunshots. So as a result of which everybody got scared, and the entire airport staff plus the security, they disappeared. They left the airport entirely to public. So my fiance and I, somehow we get into the plane, and then I look around and I see like a plane that's, you know, for a capacity of maximum 200-300 people, is filled up with like at least 1,000 people piled up on top of each other, children, babies crying and screaming, and there's absolutely no oxygen and no air to breathe and no space, like literally. So I decided to leave the plane and I got off. Obviously, there was no pilots either, because the pilots were scared and they had run away as well, because we had, you know, despite the fact that the plane was filled with thousands of people, there were people on board with guns on them. They were armed. And then the next day, we heard that there's another gate in the other side of the airport where there's the American base. So if we somehow manage to get to the base, then we'll be able to take one of the military flights. There was a woman like next to me, and she was saying that she was an American citizen, but unfortunately she didn't have her passport with her. Apparently her husband had her passport and he was lost in the crowd somewhere and she couldn't find him. And she had a little baby as well. And this baby was like screaming this entire time that we were standing there waiting in the crowd. And what happens was, when both of us, we get close to the gate, and then she hands me the baby and she's like, can you take my baby with you? And it was so heartbreaking for me, because I didn't know what to do. I was thinking, if I take the baby with me and if she cannot make it, how can I separate the baby from her mother? I mean, it was a very, you know, hard moment for me to think straight on what to do. I'm sitting here thinking, you know, my heart is just broken, and I'm just thinking about the people who are left behind and they have nowhere to go.